Welcome to the Eldume IDP camp in Baringo County, some 217 kilometers northwest of Kenya's capital, Nairobi. It's January 2018, and the intense heat of the scorching sun can be felt as early as 11 a.m. This is baby Christine. She is 1 day old, and this is the tent in which she lives with her family. This tent should accommodate 4 people, but the circumstances here cannot accord baby Christine and her family that privilege. Naitoti Parkelenyo is baby Christine's mother.
There is 11 of us here. That is me, my husband, and my kids. Some sleep on the ground, and we also keep our children and firewood here. I can't even afford enough clothes for my baby, and the heat is too much during the day, and it gets too cold during the night and early mornings. I'm scared she might catch pneumonia.
Naitoti looks tired and sleepy, and the heat in her tent makes it even harder for her and baby Christine.
The biggest challenge here is hunger, but because we don't have much food in the camp, the baby keeps crying because she's hungry.
Irene Letite also lives in this camp. She gave birth to a baby boy 5 days ago in her tent.
I got sick immediately after giving birth, but I'm getting better now. It's so tough here. There is nothing to eat. We depend on well-wishers.
The Eldume IDP camp was set up in March 2017. It has been home for more than 150 families from the Ilchamos community who fled tribal clashes at the nearby Mukutani ward. About 17 women have given birth in this camp. Naitoti Parkelenyo says lack of a hospital near the camp has made things worse for pregnant women.
When I
went into labor, I could not afford to travel to Marigat to deliver my baby in a hospital, so I had to call the traditional midwives living in this camp. They came and massaged my belly. It was very painful, but I had to persevere.
Christine Lesiambui is one of the midwives living here. She's resting under a shade after helping Naitoti Parkelenyo give birth during the night.
You know, this is like a jungle. It's not our home, and it's very far from any hospital. When a baby is born, I boil some herbs for them or make a mixture of water, some sugar and some salt and give it to them. Apart from reducing the hunger, it also helps to clean the baby's stomach and keeps them comfortable before we find a meal for the mother.
Like other communities living in Baringo County, the Ilchamos have found themselves in perennial tribal conflicts for many years. This forces them out of their homes, and according to Lesiambui, they seek refuge in forests where traditional midwives have helped a number of pregnant women to give birth, albeit in bad conditions.
A few days ago, a lady gave birth very fast. The baby came so fast. I didn't have a razor blade to cut the umbilical cord, so I looked for a machete. I have had to use a machete on 5 babies in this camp. You can't get the medically approved equipment, so I use stones to cut the umbilical cord. Then I apply ashes from a special tree to help it heal faster. In the absence of the ash, I sprinkle tobacco around it.
When conflict breaks out, women and children suffer the most. But it gets even harder for pregnant women, as is the case at the Eldume IDP camp. The only hope for the women here is peace. This, they say, will save them from the trauma and risks of giving birth in the bush or in an IDP camp.
At least I will have something to eat from my farm. I will have planned well for the baby's need. I will have made myself some good soup to help with the milk.
Reporting for MBCI Radio, I'm Cynthia Gishiri.